Please like and subscribe.
The mesquite scent wasn't just dancing in the air. It was a flamenco, snapping its fiery fingers with every sizzle of fajita on the griddle. Oscar slid into the corner booth, anticipation humming in his chest like the neon cantina sign outside. Esther, a splash of sunshine in her sunflower dress, was already there, her hand a warm beacon on the cracked vinyl seat. Across the table, Charis and Isidros mirrored their pose, Isidros's dark beard contrasting with Charis's honey blonde curls that cascaded like a waterfall over her shoulders. "Charis, you look radiant," Esther exclaimed, leaning forward to hug her friend. The clink of their margaritas was a joyful chime, and conversation flowed like the tequila sunrise in Charis's glass, her stories seasoned with the paprika of passion and drizzled with olive oil. Eloquence painted vibrant pictures of her latest menu. One about smoked goat cheese nestled in figs, another about a squid ink risotto whispered beneath a Parmesan moon. Oscar, captivated, leaned closer, his laughter bouncing off the adobe walls like a mariachi's guitar. But in Esther's eyes, the vibrant colors turned to sepia. A tremor of unease, subtle as a hummingbird's wings, fluttered in her stomach. It started with a shared dip in the salsa bowl, their fingers brushing like forbidden sparks. Then, as Oscar reached for a sizzling fajita, Charis, swift as a coyote, intercepted his tortilla. With the practiced grace of a culinary maestro, she spread a dollop of guacamole, the silver spoon scraping against his thumb in a way that sent shivers down Esther's spine. The air crackled with something unseen, sharper than the habanero in the salsa. Every laugh Oscar threw Charis's way felt like a tiny betrayal, every shared glance a page ripped from their love story. The mesquite-fired steak tasted like sand in Esther's mouth, the sizzling symphony of conversation now a grating cacophony. Isidros, oblivious to the tempest brewing across the table, chuckled at one of Oscar's jokes. It was the last straw. "Did you hear that, Oscar?" Esther's voice, usually as sweet as agave nectar, turned into a prickly pear spine. "Isidros thinks you're funny." The venom in her words surprised even her, and the laughter choked off in Oscar's throat like a cactus caught in his windpipe. Charis, sensing the shift, attempted to smooth things over. "Oh, Esther, honey, don't be silly." But her smile wasn't quite reaching her eyes, and Esther felt a cold dread creep in. This wasn't just tequila-fueled jealousy. It was the taste of something deeper, something primal, the fear of a predator encroaching on her territory. A lioness watching a hyena eyeing her cub. The rest of the meal was an excruciating slow dance. Each bite was a test of loyalty, each word a potential landmine. Esther felt like a lone cactus flower on the parched mesa, her spines bristling against the imagined threat. Finally, when the check arrived, she couldn't take it anymore. She grabbed her purse, her sunflower dress a fiery protest against the suffocating air, and stormed out of the restaurant, leaving the stunned couple staring after her like startled iguanas. Oscar, his heart heavier than a cast-iron molcajet, followed. Outside, under the vast Texas sky painted with a million diamond stars, Esther finally confronted him, tears glistening like dewdrops on a prickly pear. "It wasn't the tortilla, Oscar," she choked out, her voice raw as the wind whistling through the mesquite trees. "It was the way she touched you, like you were hers, not hers." Mind, slower than a donkey laden with watermelons, finally clicked. He cupped her face in his hands, his calloused palms a comfort against her tears. "Esther, mi amor," he whispered, his voice as rich as dark chocolate. "You have nothing to fear. Charis is a friend, a brilliant chef, a whirlwind of spices and stories. But you are the sun that warms my soul, the tequila that ignites my laughter. A touch, they mean nothing compared to the fiesta that burns for you." His words, spoken with the sincerity of a mariachi serenade, were a balm to Esther's wounded heart. In that moment, under the watchful gaze of the stars, they held each other close, the echo of jealousy fading like smoke from a dying camp. Their bond, tested by a misplaced spoon and a touch too lingering, emerged stronger, a testament to the love that simmered beneath the surface, hotter than any fajita grill. Later, back in their own haven, Oscar shared a piece of a warm tortilla with Esther, spreading guacamole with his fingers